They want us to write the equation for the circle with the center at 7, 5, containing 3, negative 2. So let's remember what our formula says. The formula says that x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals the radius squared. That's the general formula for your circle, the geometric definition of a circle. And so let's take a look at what we have. We have the center, which is h and k, right here. And then we also have one specific example of an x and a y. So let's see if we can find, really all we need is the r, and once we find the r, we can just plug it straight in. There's a couple ways you can find the r. You could actually plot this point if you want to, 7, 5. It'd be like up here somewhere, 7, 5. And then 3, negative 2. 3, negative 2 would be down here. You can actually find that distance right there if you wanted to, using the distance formula, because that's your radius. So you could use the distance formula, or you could just use this formula right here that you've got and plug in and then solve, because notice that we have an h, which is 7. We have k, which is 5. We have an x value, which is positive 3. We have a y value, which is negative 2. Make sure that you're being very careful with the signs. That's the mistake most people make. And then we can just solve that equation, and then we'll have r. So let's do that. Negative 4 squared plus negative 7 squared equals r squared, which means 16 plus 49 equals r squared, which means 65 equals r squared. And you don't even have to solve specifically for r, you can just leave it as r squared. Notice one other thing. What you really did, if you look at it, is you did use the distance formula, right? Because this is essentially the distance formula in a little bit of a different way. It's the distance between this point, which is h comma k, and any other point on your circle. That's what this formula is. So it gives you a little bit more of an idea. That's the same radius, and so this is the formula for that. So let's write our answer. X minus 7 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 65. And that is the equation of the circle that they want us to write.